gifted the winner. Look at him. He's just looking away, trying to figure out what he's missing. I don't think he's missing anything, Peter.
No, he is. Yeah, the game is just over. FG, but I think we can even go HG, really. I don't think it changes anything.
Yeah. It just looks like checkmate. Queen takes
D6. I mean, Queen F6 also wins. Like, if you're worried, you can also do this and win quite comfortably. But I think we can even go HG.
Yeah,
Anish knows. Like, Anish on our screens is definitely a picture of a man who knows he is suddenly winning in a very, very important game.
That's the most excited I've seen Anish in a while. And wow. Because going back with the Black King would have been fine, probably. King H.
Yeah, maybe even H7 is fine.
Maybe King G8 first as well. Queen A8, King
H7. Provoke Queen A8 and put it on H7.
I'm assuming
because we can't really ignore like Queen E3 ideas for too long.
Yeah, but it's just a one mover. Rapport had nearly 10 minutes.
Yeah, Anish still obviously double and triple checking because it's an important moment, and you should. But he knows, like he knows. He looks like somebody who spotted he's winning and is trying to contain his excitement and his anticipation of good things happening.
Yeah. Over 20 minutes, he's doing the right thing. He's calmed his nerves down. He's got oceans of time. And this is huge. That means Nodibek, in order to win outright, needs to win. In order to even get a playoff, a draw. This has opened everything up. Could be in for a long haul, Peter, if it's a playoff.
Yeah, and thanks very much for the raid, Junior Chess Kid. Welcome here when we're watching this very dramatic moment where I'm pretty sure Anish has already like 10 times over checked that Rook D6 is winning, but he is still doing the right thing as David said, and checking and double checking and going over it again and again and again. But the game just doesn't continue. You can't really play anything here. You just resign. Yeah. King G5 maybe, but I mean anything will win now. Rook D5 probably completely winning. Rook F6 also like my idea is to force this position onto the board and hope that this somehow works out, but
force me to calculate a bit.
Honestly, even this probably is losing, but we shouldn't allow it. I think actually after King G5 you're better off playing something like Rook D5 and just collecting this way. Because Queen E1 really is only one check, and then we will find a way to do something to this king.
Yeah, brutal. How quickly after playing King G6 do you reckon Rapport realized? Because for sure he's just trying to keep a poker face right now. There's no way he hadn't realized that Rook takes D6 is the thing. Just seeing his opponent's body language.
And in the meantime, this is the position in Nodibek's game against Jordan. Interesting that the engine still actually gives this to black. Because I couldn't quite figure out how we're attacking anything, but I guess white is also just entirely stuck to this particular construction. Rook D6 on the board in the other game, and Richard is probably just kind of he knows, he must have known.
Maybe we should just stick with that one.
Yeah, he blitzes out King G5, trying to pretend that this was all a genius master plan, which I don't think it was. I really don't. And now Anish needs to put one final finishing touch on this somehow. Yeah. Also, I think maybe this is mate, right?
But then I
don't know. Queen G3. Queen G3. Yeah. I'm so sad because I did calculate. I did calculate all the way through to here, but yeah, Queen G3 throws a little bit of a spanner.
Yeah. Just your Rook D5 looks like the cleanest zero calculation after the first check.
Yeah, I really think that, like, even if this is winning, I think it's very, very unreasonable to go for this. Like, I suspect HG, Rook G4, King F1, for instance, maybe is still winning because you cannot take because of Rook F5 check, and I don't see how you create a single threat here with black. But yeah,
maybe.
Yeah, like
but then Rook F5.
Then Rook F5. It looks like it should still win. Honestly, but
H4.
it's just completely unreasonable to go for it. Like,
yeah,
Yeah, that does look like it ends up being enough. But comparing this to rook d5, I think you always pick rook d5.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, beautiful rook takes d6 by Anish.
And in the meantime, we're actually headed towards that fantastically looking position. Fantastic looking position. Move 40 for Magnus, 27 minutes.
Yeah.
He did all he could to force Arjun to play under some time pressure, but Arjun got to move 40 in 5 minutes, reasonably calm. We obviously have to stop bishop f5. The question is there anything smarter than knight h6? I mean, you can allow it. Like, you can play something like g3 here, but that allows queen g1 or f3. f3? I don't like it.
f3 now, or?
Yeah, I don't like it. I think that introduces all kinds of ideas to white that you don't want to introduce. We don't care about fe2 at all, and if you play like queen f8 here,
do we not care about fe2? Oh, we don't care about fe2 because of bishop f3. What do you?
Queen f3, I think, because I have h3. Yeah, this doesn't queen. Yeah. I actually went through the entire. I went through the entire reasoning as well, exactly like you. I thought this queens, but then I realized nope, does not queen.
Yeah, so this is.
And then white is just rook d5 played by Anish. Yeah, Anish will not let this go.
He's in Vike. He's always in form in Vike. Yeah, he's.
Yet again, stellar performance by Anish, and remains to be seen whether he got himself a playoff or maybe even more, because as we were talking about this, Engine does prefer this for black, and I think maybe the part of the reason is you can play b4,
and
then a5, and then this one starts coming out, and white really has very little / nothing to call an active plan. You're so tied down to the protection of the pawn on e5.
You just playing for the draw here, Abdusatorov.
But let's watch the conclusion of this one, because it really does feel like Richard probably is on the verge of just resigning. I don't know how you continue here.
He looks a bit annoyed at himself.
Yeah, understandably.
There's nothing left.
Even if there were some problems in the position, they were, not deserving of just throwing everything away like this.
Yeah, well played, Anish Giri. And I think it's got to come now. There's no way to continue at all. Okay, he plays one more move, it looks like. Bishop e7. Let's try and work out the checkmate.
Yeah, rook
f5, king h.
I guess we go forward, right? If we go back, it doesn't really. Yeah, and now, I mean, the problem is this is completely winning.
And c5.
Yeah, I mean, rook f7. I mean, whatever.
2 pawns up.
Doesn't really matter. I mean, I'm continuing a mating attack as well. Like, the bishop has no squares. Like, rook g7 here.
Yeah,
wins even more material. And there might be something cleaner. Like, wouldn't surprise me if something like queen f4 check here was. Yeah, queen f4 is made. Oh wow, no. No.
That's what Richard's hoping for.
No.
Rook takes somehow feels too safe. Good white.
Yeah, rook takes. If it goes back, we also have this. It has to go back forward. And now I think
h4,
king h4. I still am kind of struggling to mate this stupid king. I don't know why. It's bizarre.
How is this surviving?
But once again, just go rook takes f7, rook g7 mate. We don't have to do it with checks, right?
Queen d2. Queen f2. I got queen d5. I guess you can play
hang
f3
on. How is this still alive? How are we failing to give mate to this king? What is wrong with us?
If this were round 1 of the tournament, we would have found a mate by now.
Queen f5 is mate in 10. We're being informed by chat.
Okay.
So queen f5, king h4, and now something.
Knight moves allow queen g3. I don't really want to.
No.
I've just been given a spoiler by Satiris. Queen f3.
Threatening that queen g3 line. Yeah, okay, nobody does that. I don't think.
I mean, you can do it the other way around, right? You just play
Yeah.
rook takes f5 and
Yeah, rook f5 played. Yeah, I don't think very many people go queen f5 specifically to put it back on f3 next move.
Mhm.
In particular because of just how winning. I guess I found a way to force a resignation there after king g6.
Yeah,
We give this check and then we take on f7,
yeah.
and that probably is dispiriting enough to force the game to end.
Yeah, and Richard, he knows what's happening. He went to h4, might as well.
Yeah, might as well. Yeah, but now whatever.
Everything, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's the stylish knight g3?
Knight g3 mate in 8.
Queen g3, we play on a little bit longer.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, everything.
yeah, everything. We don't really care over much.
Where's the mate? Knight g3, bishop g5.
Uh,
You just need to move the rook somewhere.
rook g5, but then queen takes g3, and I don't see how this is mate in 8. Is my problem.
Rook e5.
Queen e5,
Knight f5.
queen f queen
Queen
g3.
g3.
Beautiful,
Maybe.
beautiful. And in the meantime, Rashid has got a wicket, so I'm a happy man.
Oof.
Yeah, and this deserves to be a diagram.
Yeah. Give it all up.
Absolutely deserves to be a diagram.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and of course the lines that chat says, which are completely winning, are also completely winning. You don't need to go for the gallery solutions. You can just win whichever way. Queen g3 check is instantly resignable as well. So yeah, your choices are all valid, chat. You are all beautiful and harmonious people.
One love.
Yeah. Interesting that we got this position, but because Jordan chose to start with a5 and not b4, Nordic actually puts the pawn on a4. I guess the claim here is I am now switching to sort of a full-on passive defense. None of my pieces have moves, but I'm also claiming you can't make any progress.
How about knight d8 to f7, maybe?
Oh, yeah. But also, how is rook h2 being met exactly? No, we have knight g8 check.
And then
this is very relevant. Yeah, this is why I guess the rook isn't on h2 yet, because we started giving checks, and the 6 is vulnerable. Although, honestly, this needs to be calculated because
knight to h6.
Yeah, I want to go king g7, and I want to claim that maybe I'm not winning anything. Yeah, maybe it's fine. Just king a1 here.
Yeah.
It looks scary, but I don't think these pieces give mate. I think they look very threatening, but they might only be giving perpetuals.
Yeah, you don't play rook h2 in that position unless you're 100% sure you're mating here.
I like your knight g8 though.
I was just thinking how to reintroducing,
reintroducing the threat to the pawn on g5.
And yeah, I don't really see how white defends that one. Bishop f3, knight f7.
Yeah, we have to start giving stuff up, or
yeah,
I'm looking at some sacrifices here. Because the forks here actually make it a bit awkward for black. Maybe this works.
Yeah. Bishop f3, maybe we don't rush. Maybe there we have like rook h2, or now that e6 is defended.
And also, apparently, rook h2 is playable. Rook h2 is what the engines appear to like. But
and yeah, Giri, meanwhile, Peter has just played queen g3 check.
Yeah,
we're expecting. There we go.
He doesn't really mute, so
yeah. Giri on +4, propelling himself.
Yeah.
First place currently.
Yeah, and Giri, you have to say, considering what the position looks like, you're never very safe making pronouncements like this, but it does look like he is absolutely nailed on for at least a tiebreak.
Yep.
I don't see how Noribek wins this.